Far playing here, checking out some more Nier Reincarnation. We did some more pulls. By we, I mean me. And I have all of the new characters now. Let's check them out. Bear with me 1 second. Just want to monitor this stream. I think I'll continue doing this where I stream on Twitch. Far playing here. There we go. Let's mute it. Okay, sorry. Alright, kind of makes the first minute of my stream kind of dull, but hey! Alright. So let's do some playing. We're going to check out the new characters. And first I want to review. In my last stream I mentioned how I seem to have better luck doing the pulls on my phone. So I went back, did them on my phone. I didn't record it. However, I have some screen caps here to review this session. So I went through the paid step-ups again. And I was greeted with this. 2 purples. What could they be? So the first one, I got the new Rion. And then I got Saryu in the same pull. I mean, come on. Beautiful. What a beautiful pull right there. Look at that. So I was super pumped. That means I can go to Pity, get Dimos, and get all the characters. Now, if you're free to play, you might not want to do that strat. You might want to focus on one character. Use your Pity to get the ascensions on that character. Because books are kind of hard to come by if you're not wailing for them. Okay, let's... So, okay, then this happened. I pulled her again. And man, the excitement when you see her pop up again, and you're just like, yes, I can get some ascensions. And then I pulled her again and got my Phoenix Dagger, which I've now been able to 90. So my Phoenix Dagger is now completely 90 thanks to this pull. So I was pretty excited about this pull session. Let's continue looking at a couple of the other purple drops. Whatever, I got another, I think it's called Antimony staff. And another staff. No big deal. And so I went ahead and pitied Dimos, just so I'd have everyone. All right, cool. So that was the pull session. All right, let's do some playing here. Just want to check really quick here. Okay, this is not working correctly. Sorry, I'm still just trying to monitor my stream here. All right, looking good. Seems to work better from my phone, unfortunately. Let me just fiddle with my phone for a second. I was using my phone to grind my JP account, but oh well. I'd rather kind of want to monitor the stream. Partly because I'm an idiot and I don't know where my Twitch dashboard stuff is that tells me who's here. You'd think that'd be one of the most basic things, like in the chat window, but hey, I guess I'll figure it out someday. All right, let's go back to the game. Okay, sorry. Good Lord. And here we go. Cool. All right. So let's come over here. Now, in my last stream, I kind of did Dimos rotten. I was staring right at it and somehow didn't see the fact that his character skill is usable at the start of battle. Changes everything, right? So people are using him in arena, and I tried it a little bit. It was kind of cool. I mean, you just completely gimp the other team immediately. 50% reduction in their firepower and 50% boost in your own defense. Oops. Let's take a look. So we'll start with him just because I did him rotten in my last stream. Here he is. I went ahead and dropped some books just to unlock him. Because it's painful, if, you know. You don't get the extra ability if they're not unlocked. So it's currently giving 14% bonus, 7% sorry, 14% bonus to light damage for the party, and then only a 7% to HP. Once again here, usable from start. In 45 seconds, it's a pretty decent amount of time. Most arena battles don't last that long anyway. Sorry, let's go back. Attack is currently 3,000. He hits like a feather. I mean, you bring him to the battle, he's not helping with damage. You know, maybe I need to get more clever with the weapons, but I kind of like using his own weapon. And that brings me to another point. I'm thinking I want to drop some Zenith cubes into Griff's EX weapon. Let's take a look at that. We can do that later, because right now we're God, I'm an idiot. Here we go. Right now I want to focus on the characters. But let's just look at it, and you'll see why I want to upgrade this weapon. I'm really trying to be careful with how I spend my Zenith cubes. Here they both are. I haven't really touched them. So it's just like Gale's sword. It has haste and fleetfoot. So this could be useful even on characters that don't use guns, if you just really want to boost their agi, while also giving them the cooldown reduction. So I think we'll come back, do some upgrades on that, check out the story. All right, let's go back. So the first one we're going to showcase is Dimos, and like I said, he's more useful in arena. Now, I I thought I would test him out and just see how far I could climb, and I usually never end up in the top 50. Now, it is early in the season, so it's not that big of a deal to be in the top 50, but I just kept challenging people that were just as high as for us as possible. And this is where I am, and I'm holding it okay. Let's look at my history. I mean, people are knocking me down for sure. I do not compare to these top climbers. So yeah, all these people are knocking me out. But look, yeah, some people couldn't handle me, I guess. But I did not have Dimos on my defense team. I was using, well, let's look. This team. However, I forgot, because I put A2 on this team just to grind the bots in the early season. I put A2 here just to do a little more damage, get those low force teams just knocked out quicker. So I actually had A2 on my defense, which is usually not my strat. I know whenever I encounter a team with A2, I target her first. She's usually easier to knock down, and you want to get her out of the way fast because God, does she hit hard. Let's go ahead and try some battles. I'm pretty high in the rankings, so the competition's going to be kind of fierce here. So I don't know how well he's going to do. And I kind of went back to my other team anyway, because my Lavania and Lars are very strong, but they're not very fast, just with the build I have. Unfortunately, this, you know, what is the best weapon doesn't have any agi passives. It does have a great agi buff, though. So 30% to self, and the super low cooldown, as low as they go, 14 and 15. But if you look at his build, he has the EX weapons, he has a little bit of agi from the Gale Sword, and I'm more focused on building him with crit. And then Lavania, I try to give him as much agi as I can, but Ageha is very fast. So sometimes you just need to get in there and blitz it and do some damage right off the bat. Anyway, we're here to try out Dimos. So here he is. Let's try Bio Chief F-17. See how this goes. I'm probably gonna, target A2 first. I like doing this on the phone better so I can tap around the screen faster to spam the skills, but we'll do our best. So the first thing I like to do is target and then pop that skill. Okay, cool. Nobody got to add. Oh, see, they have they have him too. This is gonna be painful. So bringing Dimos is all fun and games until your opponent has Dimos too. Now look, we're just gonna chip at each other and chip at each other. We gotta get here. We gotta make sure we pop off this companion skill first, because the enemies will always go first if you don't do that. Okay, and then this battle might even go as long for us to see some character skills, which is ridiculous in Arena. Alright. Okay, this is looking okay. Alright, my one is knocked out, but luckily the only one left is Dimos, and like I said, he doesn't do good damage. Let's try one more with Dimos. Look at this, rank 17 using a 3-star. I think this person posted in the Reddit, I'm not sure. Deceptive 3-star, because I think they have pretty beefy defense and also climb pretty hard. So let's just try it. If we lose, I don't mind so much. I still have, I'm in 53. As long as I'm in the top bracket when week change happens, I'm happy. Okay, here we go. Let's get rid of A2. Wait, is this a 3-star Gale? What am I looking at? Well, they don't have Griff, so my firepower is not reduced. So while they're chipping away at me, I'm able to just decimate their team. Oh, I don't know. They're doing pretty well. But once again... Oh, wait. How is he not dead? Okay, we're good. The person I'm up against is a top climber, and I usually don't even expect to be able to beat these people. All right, so then that's how Dimos flows, and I guess I could try. I do have Nier's Baldy. We can, just for the fun of it, let's try one of these builds. Let's just paste this over one of my old ones. This was my, 3-star, just for fun. Deck. Loadouts. I keep forgetting they're not called decks in this game, but you know what I mean. Alright, I'm going to keep Lars as my DPS. Let's just kind of low effort, slap him in here. There he is. I saw Rion, again, I don't know if I'm saying their name right, running him with the Noel Spear. That's a pretty cool idea, I guess. Buff everyone when he gets the chance. And then for subs, why don't we use his native weapon type? I'm not sure what the best build is here. Probably EX, for the... Oh, someone... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I have it on Dimos for some reason. How about we give him a gun that helps with his defense because he sucks on offense. Anyway. Yeah, I said real quick, didn't I? Oh, that's nice. Aegis and Fleetfoot. Good enough. Let's go for it. Okay. How about I'll leave that fist and give him... I don't know. I'm just kind of slapping it together. Just for, you know, demonstration purposes. And then Lars. $26. $6. I have better than that. Whatever. Let's just come here and do that for the crit. Okay. So here's the meme build everyone's doing. I don't really like it. I just like more attack, you know? Whenever I messed with him, it felt like his character skill took up all of the early seconds of the battle. And that by the time Lars and Lavania, you know, by the time it was their turn to pop off their skills, they just weren't acting. And the other team, if they have better agi, like I mentioned earlier, my Lars and Lavania are kind of slow. So if the other team has better agi, yeah, they're attacking Baldy. But they're all, you know, my Baldy went down pretty quickly. He's not slabbed. I don't know. Let's just try it. This is the meme team. Here we go. I'm sure other people have them built way better than I do. Let's check it out. And, oh, I don't know. How about this guy? See how this goes. This and this, and let's target Lars, I guess. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. So now they're going to be forced to attack Baldy, and they're still hurting him pretty bad, even though, yeah, see? But he heals there, that's kind of cool. But my turn, when is Lars going to act, when is Lars going to act? This is the problem. It's probably a lot better if you have Gale. And yeah, see, worthless. I don't like these. No, usually what I saw is someone has someone like A2 or EX Akeha just there to do ridiculous damage. So there you go. There's my failed attempt. And like I said, I don't like this anyway. I don't like only having one DPS. My Baldy goes down too easily. So if you're out there and you're thinking, man, everyone's got the New Year's Baldy and Celeb Dimos combo. You know, if I don't have those, I just can't compete. It's not necessarily that great. So once again, like if we look at sorry, I want to go here. You know, maybe if I coincidentally slabbed him harder, but look, I don't even have his first panel completed. I've hardly touched his Cursed God panel. So let's do one or two more with my usual team. See how that goes. And once again, it's a toss-up who I'm going to come up against. Yep. Well, we'll try the same person again. How about that? Fire. Yeah, why don't we try the fire variation where I have the fire, my new maxed Phoenix Dagger on Lars to go against this wind right here. And then we have our... I'll show you how I'm built here. For the longest time, I just had Agi Mems on Akeha, but now I have the training to give her even higher chance at comboing on her normal attacks. The whole point is she acts first and hopefully does a 5 combo. And usually she's not strong enough to one-shot someone like A2 does. But it's enough that if Lars can follow up with a couple of autos, at least we knock that character out. And then if I'm using this weapon on him, his skills are ready to go, and often he'll just wipe the entire floor. His autos will finish off the first character, and then skill 1 finishes off another character, skill 2 another character. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, we're going to use this team. Just try this out. Now I should be remembering who was who. But we don't have to worry about popping any character skills. All I have to worry about is targeting the right person here. I think I might start with Vania. Why not? Because he's got the wind. Cool. So Lars can do some damage to him. And he's already knocking out my Lavania. Not very good start. Okay, cool. He's down. Let's get Lars out of the way. And Lars is dead. Hopefully Akeha can finish this off, please. And if not, my companion. Here we go. Here we go. Whew. Okay, so that was close. So you see, I still like an all offense build. Anyway, that's just my preference. So now that I've done this, I'm going to go ahead and, being in the top 50 was fun for a bit. I don't expect to stay there by the end of the season anyway, and I would rather just stack these coins. So let's go back to defense settings, and we're going to go ahead and start dragging with our beautiful 2-star Noelle and the beach balls for laughs. Cool. All right, onward. Let's take a look at, well, how about we save Saryu for last? So let's look at Rion. All right, my box is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with what I've obtained so far. Anyway, where is he? There he is. So currently, abysmal attack. That's not what he's here for anyway. Yeah, 24. Blah. Oh my god, I forgot to. Okay. Same deal. I threw some books on him just to unlock him. I will be trying him out in subjugation as water support, because we have this, which 11%. Might not be worth it, only because he's not ascended. Defense, and then a defense debuff. So I'm wondering, here's what I'm wondering. In my support team, I have Christmas, Akeha, and Celeb Noelle. No. Sorry, I have a Celeb Gale for the broken defense debuff. So the question is, for Rion, to replace Gale, is it worth it to have the water buff and not as good of a defense debuff? Or is it still better to have Gale with the 50% debuff? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. At least Rion could be good on some other waves. If not for my... I'll show you what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, we can't try subjugation right now. So right here. This first wave is that close to hitting SS10 without the help of this anyway. I think I got SS5. And other people obviously are getting SS10 with just this. So between the weapons they're using, off-type weapons so that they're not interfering with time, they're only hitting single hits. So she has the signpost. She has the Akeha's weapon. And then Lars is just completely geared towards damage. Crit rate 88, damage 203. We have a water buff and bold vigor here. And then obviously his own EX weapon for the cooldown and the crit rate. I think this is still better than putting Rion in. But we're here to check out Rion, so why don't we just go ahead and try a random build with him. These are farming teams. We can build it here, I guess. Let's bring Lars. Wait. And I haven't even tried them out yet. It's fun just to, you know, new character, just see what they look like in battle. Often the problem is there are no endgame battles you can just try out. And I was trying to test out Saryu earlier, and we just kill every enemy before her character skill even comes up. And one time I waited and waited and waited, and by then she was almost dead, and so now you're not taking advantage of those bold vigor passives we talked about last stream. But we want to just check him out, check out his costume, see what his skills look like. Let's give him his own weapon. I believe that's it, right? Yeah, this is it. And I don't want to overthink this. What was Lucy Boone? That's no good. This one is Pursuit. That's cool. And I think this one has some damage, which, again, he's not here for damage, but why not? I don't want to overthink this. And then we're going to remove her. Just have a two-person team here because otherwise we're not going to get to see anything. Okay, like I said, I don't want to overthink it. Let's just try a quest. Maybe one of the upper dungeons. If we can find a fire, like maybe that 9 right there. Here we go. This is not ideal, but whatever. I guess the real test is to see what kind of damage Lars does without him, and then what he does with him. But again, I think I'm only bringing 11% water buff. Let's check it out. If you're just stopping by, welcome. Thank you for stopping by the channel, and we are scoping out the new characters. Right now, currently, the new Rion. If Lars doesn't auto-attack everyone to death before he can even act. I might just have to bring some weak characters just so we can check him out. It's kind of annoying. Alright, let's see what his skills look like. Maybe I'll take the fast forward off. Okay, here's his character skill. Oh, it's on. Oh, never mind. It's on auto cool. Nice. So it kind of, some of the symbols and whatnot that appear, they look similar to some of the other celeb characters like Noelle and Gale. Have that kind of look. Costume looks awesome. Could be cool, again, in more of like an end game scenario. But let's move on. So there's Rion. I don't know what else I can do with him right now. Yeah, Lars crushed it, and Lars would have crushed it anyway. So again, I think I'll have Rion as support on the subsequent waves in my subjugation. Moving on. Like I said earlier, I don't really have a good battle to test out Saryu on. I do want to do weakness. This one's annoying because she gets blinded. Why don't we go to story? Go to the top one here. And should I do this one? This is overkill. I tested this out, and he's here for the light buff and just to kind of check out the new characters in one. But with Noelle and everything, everyone just dies immediately. You don't even get to see her character skill. So I'm thinking, let me just look at my other light team here. Yeah, this is for farming chapter 12. Let's go here. And let's just run her by herself. So hopefully we get to see all of her stuff. Cool. Crit rate is bad, but whatever. Alright, a little bit extra noise happening here. Let me just mute for a second while I run this battle.
Here I go.
All right, so she's looking very cool. I love the costume. I love the look. Oh, this isn't cool, actually. She's almost dead. And because of that, we're not seeing her damage potential at all. So pretty bad numbers. I didn't mention. Oh yeah, we didn't look at her first, did we? We'll do that after. I didn't mention that I 90'd her. Stupidly. Yeah, It's okay to be an idiot sometimes. You saw that I pulled her 3 times, so I got 2 ascensions, and I was like, hey, why not go all the way? Why not? And then, you know, I think the problem is staffs just aren't powerful, so...
Do it.
It's going to take some ridiculous stats for a staff user to do good damage. And that's also keeping in mind I don't have ML, or however you say it, who has the ridiculous character skill that people use for that those damage requirements. Alright, looks like she's gonna stay alive, but this is a pretty poor demonstration. Maybe I'll bring a healer and try again. Yeah, he died anyway, I guess. I just really want to see her numbers, and I can't find a battle in the game, a weakness battle, that will allow me to see her full potential. Let's try a healer, I guess. Someone that doesn't do damage, but just keeps her HP up. First, we want to... Here, let's do this. Okay, so 44.25, which is high considering the 40% light buff. However, that alone didn't seem to be doing much, did it? The numbers were not that impressive. But look at this, 50, which we weren't seeing. And then in my last stream, I mentioned that we see the Bold Vigor bonus yet again here, and in her weapon passive, and in one of the weapon skills. Let's put in Baldy for the heals. We're going to need to nab this back. I don't want to put any thought into this. Just let's put weapons in. Just put them in. Let's bring some resist. And I'll just give her agility. Why not? Okay. Let me just mute. Okay, like I said, I say that I'm not going to put thought into it, and then I sit here and obsess over it. Okay, let's try a battle again.
Here I go.
So by comparison, if Lars were here, those auto attacks would be well into the hundreds of thousands. Of course she can't be Lars. But A2 would be the same deal, 2P would be the same deal, and with, you know, base stats in the 4000s with a 40% light buff and all of that Bold Vigor, I would expect it to be a little higher. Granted, the staffs aren't that powerful, but come on.
What? More?
Hopefully she'll be useful. Here we go. I guess that's kind of nice. 300,000s? I don't know, you tell me. So there she is. Moving on, we're going to check out that new story feature. And we have to go to the map. And here's what we're going to look for. I already did one of them. And I believe it was in 6. I can't remember exactly. So sorry I can't help there. But you'll see it. It will look like a little, I think there's one in 9 and 12. So you'll see a little folder, like a file folder thing. So we need to... drop in. I wonder if I can go back. Usually you can't go back. So let's drop in here. Let's walk around the cage a bit. Oh, how's it going? Sorry, I didn't see the chat. Sorry if I missed you. Kestrel, 1992. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do you also play this game? If you're still here.
And there we are. Pardon me, you two, but I fear management has given me something of a sudden summoning. Might it be all right if a substitute took care of you today? Ah, speak of the dickens. Here comes the substitute now.
Nice to make it.
Worry not. I shall be returned.
Okay, I didn't expect all this. I didn't expect all this, so this is going to play for a moment. Just give me... Oh, no, we're good. Okay. So, we're just going to run through here. All right. So, new player. All right. Are you enjoying the game? It can be a little frustrating if you're new, if you don't have all the good stuff. I know that. I also have a JP account where I just decided to keep the account even though my polls were horrible. Just to see what it's like if I'm not going for the meta, and does the RNG even out over time? If you play for enough months and you get enough good characters over time. But I think re-rolling and getting a really good start is pretty important. Where am I at here? But the game is beautiful. The mechanics are deep enough to keep me interested. I love the characters. I'm liking the game a lot. It's my main game at the moment. Sorry, let me look at the map again. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I know, this is what we want. Yeah, just to continue. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by and dropping in the chat. Let's take a look at where we're at here. And I am here, I guess. Okay, so I haven't missed any treasure yet. The birds, I'm probably going to skip the birds because sometimes you're just like, well, where are they?
Wow! It's like there are waterfalls of sand!
forgot about my dream from last night. You really are amazing, Mr. Monster.
Like, look how beautiful this is. For a mobile game? Come on. Okay, so there it is. So we look for these things. And they give us some kind of challenge. Clear quest 10 of chapter 9. Flaming Sins on very hard with Lars in your loadout. Complete a quest 100 times with Lars. So I'm not going to be doing 100 quests on stream here. But, okay. 10, 9, very hard with Lars. We can at least knock that out. Yeah, I believe so. Can't skip, so we do the battle.
I'll kill them all.
Okay. So then, again, I'm not going to do all 100 battles right now. But if we go back to that globe thing on the map. In fact, I might still be there. Yeah. Or is it down here? Cool. We go back to it. Good God. Okay. Oh, I thought there would be a little check next to it. 10, 9, very hard. That's what I did, right? Well, I guess it'll clear when I do the 100. Let's check out one more. The one that's in 12. So this one's right at the beginning. Very cool. Well, Kestrel, I hope that you stick with the game because we need as many people playing it as possible. I would be very bummed to see this game get shut down. So I'm glad that even though you're a new player that you started playing, hopefully you got a good re-roll. Okay, let's find this.
It seems our young miss is rather busy over in the other world. Easy now.
There it is.
No need to rush things. Luckily for you, I
Okay,
already
so
have a
let's
plan
check
in
this
place
one
for
out.
just such an occasion.
Oh, I'm not very good at shooting. But let's try it. I always do Flying Mama. I'm much better at flying. You can see my scores. I'm much better at Flying Mama. 23 days ago. And oops, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm gonna get hit. I'm definitely not on this screen. Sorry, I'll come back and read your comment in a moment. can't go anywhere. So you know you don't want to get cornered on the side like that. Ideally, you stay towards the center or as close to these as possible. Once I've done a few of them, I get a little more in the zone. There's no way I'm hitting 100,000 on this. And then that happened. Yeah, there's no way. I should just quit this one. But we're gonna get stamina out of the deal, so let's just stick with it here. These ones are easier if you stay far away from them. 70, oh, huh. I guess I'm closer than I thought. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay, you started 23 days ago and just came back. Okay, well, I hope you got some good celeb characters or something. Maybe you re-roll on the half Annie banner. They kept giving us that half Annie units with the summer units, which was a pretty good deal, especially with the rate up. All right, I'm going to focus and try this again. Oh, I did Flying Mama. Oh, don't mind me. You know what? I'm here. I'm going to do this because I want the stamina out of it. If I'm going to be an idiot, click on the wrong thing, at least I'm going to follow through here. Here we go. In shooting, I'm pumped if I break 100. In Flying Mama, I'm pissed if I don't. Sometimes some BS just happens with the RNG and you crash over and over and over and you just can't help it. Like there, I mean, the bird is right there. You're gonna crash or you're gonna crash. C-125, no problem. But we need to get it in shooting. So let's go back and try again. So if you didn't get a good start, or anyone else watching that's a new player, rumor has it, I mean they even announced this, that the automata units are being rerun soon. I'm hoping we might even see a few new, like a new wave of automata characters. But even if they just rerun the old ones, they're still good. In my opinion, they're handling the power creep in this game very well. Like, this is the slowest power creep I've ever seen in a gacha game. Usually, by the time you hit first anniversary like this, the original characters are completely obsolete. But not the case with Nier Reincarnation. Let's look at the fact that A2 came out when the game was brand new. It's a year later and A2 is still very good. let's look at someone like Abstract Gale, a normal pool character. Still good. She's very fast, one of the fastest in the game, and her base attack is in the 5,000s. Pretty good. So, what they did with the most recent normal pool characters with power creep is that they have... What did I get? Oh, I did it! See, sometimes when you're not paying attention, you do better. Then all the new normal pool characters, you could say there's power creep, but they all have... their firepower is based in a single element, so it's not making anyone obsolete, really. It's just kind of like, okay, now we have the new Dimos, who's great with wind. Or we have the new Noel, who's great with dark. Or Lavania, I can't remember, I think he's fire, the new Lavania. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the map. We should have fulfilled this requirement. Oh, I think, sorry, I'm already there if I just exit out. Okay. There it is. Boom, and complete, and then let's see what happens. Alright, like a report card. Sorry, I just kind of read that silently. And that's about it. And then you get the reward. Wait, what did I even get? Well, there's this. So, pretty cool, new feature. They're keeping things a little fresh by adding stuff like that. The other thing they added that I didn't mention was a new character stats that unlock when you ascend a costume. Look at that. So let's look at Lars, for example. Wait. No. I think you can only see it in the loadout. Maybe you can only see it in the loadout when you go to do a battle. Okay, Weird. Here it is, bonus. Okay, finally found it. So you can go here and, as an example, let's go to one that is not 90'd. So you see here, I only have them up to 75. Here are the stats that unlock. And then if we go here, he is 90'd, so we get all of these. And I believe that this counts for everybody. So the more costumes that you level 90, it'll unlock these stat bonuses for all Lars, whatever Lars you're using. I believe that's the case. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who is this? Spiteful Soldier. Is that another? That's like the 2-star. I haven't ascended my 2 stars, and I'm glad I didn't, because one of those other requirements was to ascend characters. And if you've already ascended all your characters, you're kind of stuck and can't do it. I'm always nervous that there'll be a limited mission, a limited time mission about ascending that I won't be able to achieve if I... Right, so as an example, let's go here. So if you're still watching, Castrol or any new players, go ahead and leave a few of your 2 stars unascended. So you can see the 70 here. That means he is fully ascended. But for example, Rion 2-star, I have him not ascended yet, just in case something pops up like that, like a mission where you have to ascend characters. Because if everyone's ascended and all you have is new 4 stars, you know, books are some of the most precious resource in the game, and you don't want to go dropping books on someone just haphazardly. There's one final thing I wanted to do on this stream, which is, I think I've made the decision to upgrade the EX Griff weapon. Let's look really quick, by the way. Okay, haste and fleet foot. At the Dimos weapon. Vigor and haste. So this is a cool weapon too. I might want to do this one too. Just, I guess it brings a lot of firepower, even if you're not a gun user. Let's go back. So I'm at a point where I don't really necessarily want new characters, so I don't mind throwing around some cubes on other weapons. I already have Lars and Livonia, and I'm pretty happy with them. I kind of want to see the new characters that come out. We haven't even gotten the 2 new ones that JP has, Saryu and the cat. So let's start. I have 10 zeniths, so let's drop some. Okay, and then we're gonna have a little story, so let's check it out.
Several days later, the squad is called together for a strategy meeting. As they gather in the briefing room, tension filled with silence. But after 10 long minutes, the briefing has yet to begin. It seems the captain has slept in. This realization spurs the young man's frustration anew. Finally, the captain arrives.
And I'll be coming back with more Nier Reincarnation streams, so if you like the stream and you want to hit subscribe, that would be awesome.
This said, he turns serious, as does the rest of them. Here's the latest. We've detected enemy forces marching en masse toward. Any remaining smiles in the room vanish at this news. The captain begins explaining their mission. We are to stop the enemy's advance and protect our nation's territory. And as luck would have it, our only objective is to protect this base. We just need the enemy to withdraw while keeping our losses. The briefing room fills with murmurs at this news. Reactions run the gamut from enthusiasm, but the young man leaps to his feet and asks permission to speak. Stifling a tired yawn, the captain tells him to. The sneer on the young man's face is clear to all. After some initial comments on the state of the enemy, he voices disagreement with the plan and suggests a total annihilation of them. A nervous buzz ripples through the room. But the young man ignores it and continues pressing his case. These people have threatened our borders for far too long. If we take out one of their... That's enough, soldier, says the captain softly.
I mentioned it last time, but when it comes to
Remember what I said?
mobile, gacha, RPGs, etc., I think Nier really takes the cake for storytelling.
If any of the men here die, that falls on me. Rather than backing down, the young man redoubles his efforts and engages in work. In the end, however, he is overruled and the briefing ends. His plan rejected. The young man, why the hell doesn't he get it? I'm thinking of this squad far more than he is. Still convinced his plan is correct, he makes the round. With the arrogant attitude he has always displayed to his fellows, he does not find it. Even the man he thinks of as his best friend turns him. It's not that he doesn't desire glory. Everyone in the squad wants nothing more than to, but he joined the military to keep his head down, follow orders, and sin, so he can't risk everything on his friend's recklessness. Were these reasons true? Perhaps. Or perhaps he is simply irritated the young man is crafting alternative plans on his own without. The young man realizes his friend has balled his hand into a fist, with the thoughts and emotions of the pair still at odds. The day of the operation.
All right, so those are kind of long, but cool. I don't think I can evolve until I do this. We're gonna go ahead and take it all the way to 5-star. Looking good here. Cool. Just double checking everything's looking good in the stream. Let's drop it. You'll find that I don't know if you've gotten any EX characters yet, but you'll find just getting the faces is quite the grind. Okay, let's keep going. Where are we at? 7, going to 7. Cool. We're going to have some new levels to play, and it's going to give us something new on the daily, another daily dark dungeon. Just add a little bit to our chances for Zenith drops on the daily. And one more. We have to drop 2 to get to 5-star. We're going to do it. I had enough cubes that I could have gotten something like EX Akeha or a new character, but I think I'm okay holding off. I have a Summer Akeha. Okay, we have another story. So you haven't gotten any yet? I would recommend Lars and Lavania, the 2 that I got. Those are pretty solid choices. Very powerful. Because I'm assuming you want someone with good firepower. They're also very good in arena, so can't go wrong with those choices. A lot of people get Gale, though. However, do take note that Gale is mostly just useful in arena. She is the absolute fastest character in the game. So I like Lars and Lavania because they are good in both arena and regular quests. And subjugation. And hitting good subjugation is important because you get antlers that help you slab out and thus make your characters even more powerful.
He stands in the borders of the base. Scattered before him are countless numbers. There is no doubt who they are. 4 hours earlier, the enemy
Let's try to get through
arrives
this
at the
somewhat
base,
quickly.
and the battle begins. The squad digs in and defends the base from the enemy, just as the captain. But the young man, impatient with this war of attrition, decides to commence with his. Taking advantage of the terrain surrounding the base, he launches us. He is joined by a handful of soldiers who see things his way, and though many of them fall in battle, their bold tactics force the enemy to initiate. as he watches his foes scatter. I was right, he whispers. Though his squad had not accomplished much in battle until now, they are sure to earn praise from me. He is one step closer to his men. With those thoughts in his mind, he returns to the base. But the sight his squad mates, all of them, like dumbfounded, he wanders among their bodies. The smell of burn. It is the most horrific sight. The young man, he forces his breathing to slow, and it's okay, he tells himself. It's okay. But then his foot catches on something, and he tumbles. At his feet is one of his squad members, heavily injured and covered in dirt and debris from an explosion. It is his instructor. Though he still breathes, it is with great difficulty. Hey! Realizing the young man is speaking to him, the instructor man, it roves about blindly for a moment before finally settling on the feet. You knew you would. The captain, he changed our formation. With that, the instructor draws one last pitching breath. The captain did this for me, thinks the young man. Unable to accept his instructor's death, the young man wanders the battlefield. Instead, he finds what remains. An explosion has blasted off most of his left leg. Good to see you.
Brutal.
Says his friend. In fact, he is still able to make jokes.
The stump.
The young man begins stammering out an apology. I know, whispers his friend. Said this was for my family. With that, he speaks no more. Tears begin to run from the young man's eyes as he sets off again in search. He sees bodies. Finally, he sees the captain and runs. He calls out to him again and again, but the man, "Sir, He grasps the captain's ravaged hand. He wants the captain to reprimand him. There's so much to say.
So as you can see, we got a story at what, stage 5, another story at 8, and then when you finish and get the character at 11, you'll have a third story.
And the tears that pour down his face only. But then
I have enough cubes to get another weapon to 8, but I think I'm going to hold off.
the captain is squeezing his hand.
I want to see what the third new character is going to be. I really want a greatsword user,
He's alive.
but I want to see who the new greatsword user is going to be, or if there's going to be another new one-hand sword user that's maybe even faster than Gale or just more enticing.
And yet somehow,
When we got that cat character, that was out of left field. I thought we were going to get one of the protagonists, but no, we get this weird cat that's wearing a sheet or something out of nowhere. And it's kind of cool, but then you run him in battle, and it's just as tall as the other humans, and it looks really weird. So when I saw the art for the character, I thought, oh, this is going to be cool. And then I saw him in battle, and I was like, well, wait, what?
the young man.
All right, so we're going to just finish upgrading this gun. Unfortunately, I can't max the skills out yet because I have to go and grind those new stages I unlocked first. But we are going to ascend it, and we can only use these polycrystals of thought. And I'm going to go ahead and buy some more with the coins that I've farmed. In my opinion, that's the best use of the coins. Some people save up to 100,000 and buy the Zenith, and I'm there, but I'd rather get a better collection of weapons and max ascend them instead. And max their skills. So we go to shop here, exchange, dark coins, and we're gonna need 2 more of these. And yep, see, I got 100,000. I could grab it, but then, you know, if I get more weapons, then I'm gonna be struggling for these mats. This is for the skills. Let's come back for that. And where it should be somewhere up here. Not seeing it. Here it is. Finish ascending it. I haven't started that either. What are you referring there? I can't remember what I was saying about the cat. If it's about that, we haven't got the cat in global yet. Just in JP. Alright, let's max that. So this could be cool. This could make my my Dimos loadout in Arena a little better. Give this to him in the sub. Or maybe if I just really want to speed Lars up, maybe I'll put this. But then I sacrifice losing the crit by having his own weapon. And you'll see that I can't go past 7 because I haven't farmed this new mat yet. That I only just unlocked the stage for. So we'll just take these to 7 for now. And therefore, we also won't be getting those other purple mats just yet. We don't need them yet. I'll do my farming. Not do that on stream. All right, good enough for now. We'll come back and max these out. And that is all I wanted to do for this stream. So we looked at the new characters. We looked at the new hidden story feature. And what else did we check out? My mouse died. I'm done doing my polls. I did a full 3 times through this. Did my pity, peaced out. Luckily, I still have 36,000 for anything new that comes up. We know that we're getting Automata rerun, which I can skip because I did manage to get all 6 of them, unless there's new ones. But sometime in May, I believe, we're getting Final Fantasy 14 crossover collab. Very cool. I've always been a big Final Fantasy fan, even though I have not played 14. And that will be all for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, anyone who watched, and Castrell 1992 for jumping in the chat. Thanks so much. Hope you sub, and hope to see you again. Until next time.